I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Just a chat. I have enough energy. I wanted to kind of spend a little time talking with you guys, but not quite enough energy to eat a pepper. But I do have enough energy to show you a few. I'm going to show you some peppers while I go read a few comments that are just incredible. Got these from Monster Peppers. Want to see something beautiful? Look at that. Look at the color of that. Huh? Isn't that beautiful? I'm not sure what all of these are, but wow, huh? Oh, Robbie Robertson. Kind of cool, isn't it? What a gorgeous pepper. So the number of comments that have come in over the past 4 videos since I started talking about what's going on, the number of comments were unbelievable. Look at this chocolate beauty. Look at the color. Well, you know what? The light gets it in the right way. It almost has like a burgundy look to it. What a pretty pepper. But some of the comments were just, some of them were really funny. I'm going to read a few of them and highlight a couple. Some of them are funny, some of them are great. They're all great, but look at this thing. Huh? Wow, I can't wait to eat this. Ooh. Man, I ate a pepper today. So nice. All right, first one, Wesley Carter said, I love your affinity for peppers. Some people are connoisseurs of marijuana or whiskey or high quality meats. And the way you speak of peppers is amazing. LOL, I love it. Thank you, Wesley. How can you not when you see a pepper? Like, look, when you see a pepper like this, how can you not get excited about that? For real. Huh? Look. So, look at the uniqueness of these 3 peppers. All so different. That could be the thumbnail. This one is going soft, but I wanted to show it to you because it's so beautiful. I mean, it's going soft. The other pods are absolutely in spectacular shape, but this one's a little soft right here. But wow, so pretty. This one right here, though, this, I don't know what it is. I have an idea what like a BOC cross with a Primo, maybe. BOC Primo, I don't know, not quite sure. But let me go over another comment. I could spend 2 days just reading the comments. Frankie Boy Sinatra said, I hope my statement isn't taken the wrong way, but most of us will be forgotten. Thank you so much. That was somebody buying something from johnnyscoville.com. Thank you. I hope my statement isn't taken the wrong way, but most of us will be forgotten. What happens is up to us. We are all the same. That's why it's so important to treat others as we would like to be treated. Honesty is key, and it is appreciated. And that's Frankie Boy Sinatra. You know, it's funny to say most of us we've forgotten. Reminds me of a video I did in Reno. I was doing videos in the middle of the night in the park. It's just like that. but it was in a rough part of town. But anyhow, Frankie Boy says most of us will be forgotten. There are people, you know, I have a relative who says that graveyards are full of people the world just couldn't live without. You know, the world keeps spinning. You got to think back in history with, like, when Kennedy was killed. Nobody think we could live without him. Yeah, that was a different time of culture and everything. Everybody loved him. He was our president. Everybody loved him. And when he was assassinated, you know, the world keeps spinning. That's unusual. Like, honestly, this is a nice part of a nice area. It doesn't sound good. But, you know, there are people that in their time were beyond famous that nobody knows who they are. When I read the comment, you know, it made me think, you know, if you can have a positive impact on somebody, and you're nice to a bunch of people. Like, if I drop dead today, there are a bunch of, there's, you know, just reading the comments, there are a bunch of people who even though, that's a bad example. I don't want to say if I were to drop dead today. That sounds horrible, because I'm not dropping dead. But if, you know, when you're kind to other people, that spreads, and you have an impact on somebody's life and how that person lives. You know what I mean? It's like the butterfly effect. You know? The beat of a butterfly's wings in the rainforest can be the little bit of motion that starts a hurricane, ends up as a tornado somewhere else. I wonder what that is. Like, I've never heard, it doesn't sound like gunshot, but it's not, it's too odd with the rhythm to not be a gunshot. Interesting. But listen, you know, I don't think about it. I don't know. It's really interesting. You can have a great impact, and even if you're like my father, a good example. He's a great example. My dad. Oh, I'm glad I could come up with a good example. Papa Scoville was just a rock solid dude. He was. You know, when somebody dies, everybody's gonna say something good about it. That's what happens when somebody dies. And everybody said good things about my dad when he died. But man, I'm telling you, he's my father. He never wavered. He had, you know, he never did. He was just rock solid to the end. He's had a huge impact on me. He's not here anymore. Now, I have, you know, my brother Tommy, I have a couple sisters that are amazing. We've all been, and my mom, massively impacted by my dad, right? Well, we're just his immediate kids. He had friends, and he lived to be in his 80s. So over an 80 plus year journey, the number of people that my dad touched, he's like, he was real, you guys saw videos, he was super charismatic, big time. He just really was. He was just a wild guy, and had a bigger than life personality, and he's one of those guys, if you had any kind of brush with him at all, it was a good one, and it was a memorable one, and that was my dad. So even though he's gone, his impact is still all over the place. And that's what I thought of. And you don't have to have a YouTube channel to do that. You know what I mean? You just need to be kind to people in your path. Anyway, that's what made me think of. Glad I came up with a good example. I started off with, okay, I die today. That was a bad one. All right. This one, Holly P. said, this is freaking me out. I feel like you're going to say something really bad is wrong, like stomach cancer. I pray to God that's not the case. Watching a channel has literally helped me during some bad times in my life. All of us are flawed, but you have literally started a YouTube channel about peppers, and has grown, and it's so much more than that. It's like a community of people trying to lift each other up and stay positive. Not many people can say that. I'm praying for you. If there's anything I can do, let me know. Listen, I'm not dying. I'm not dying. It's not stomach cancer. It's not, you know, I'm not dying. I'm going to learn a lot more coming up. But I wanted to address that because I felt so bad. No one freak out, seriously. It's the dash, working on that dash. Nothing over here, you know, this one doesn't matter and this one doesn't matter. We're working on the dash right now. But, and this is a, you know, hold on one second here. Okay, and this one more I want to read, maybe more than one more. We'll see. Alex Wadanen said, the bus that we have built together And when I read that, I was like, yes, the man gets it. I continue to read it. I know that's how you probably see it. That's because we did this together, right? It's not me. Trust me, it's not. You're such a humble-minded guy. Thank you. A community-minded guy. Thank you. And an unbelievable positive community. I've never encountered anything else like it online. Thank you for being you and sharing your life with us, Johnny. I'm praying you get good news on Monday, for sure. But the reason I brought that up, you know, it is something unusual, I think, that's going on here. It's special, something, you know. We live in a crazy world, you know, where it's so easy to hate somebody online for something they think or because it's different than what you think. And I've been guilty of it. I've said something snarky to somebody, you know, but you don't see a lot of that here. You know, everybody here is really kind. It's something very special. You don't see it. Unbelievable. Can't wait to eat these. So I don't know when I'm going to eat these. Let me see if there are any more good. There are a few others I highlighted. Let me see. Here's the other thing. I don't want to get emotional. You know, I'm getting that way as I get older. Spice Climber, you're the best, Johnny. I know. Excuse me. We've talked a bit about past times, and no matter what you say, what you once did is not who you are now. You are a great man, and what you do makes a lot of people feel better or happier just by watching. You're a caring and loving person, a person I'm glad to call my friend. Go check out Spice Climber. Thank you, bro. That's my friend, Mr. Hogsved in Sweden. He has a great YouTube channel. Please check it out. He is my purveyor of all things putrid. All the surstroming and the really vile, putrid, awful. Most of it, like the worms I didn't get from him, but a lot of the really gross videos, I procured my stuff from him. But he's got a YouTube channel about chilies, and he's the Spice Climber. Listen to this. It's so cool. I gotta tell you about it. You gotta go watch it. When I tell you about his intro on one of his last video, you'll have to go watch it. You have to follow this guy. He works in trees, harnesses where he works there. So he does his videos up in trees, pepper videos, sauce videos, and you got to go watch it. But I mean, this one, it's so cool. The opener, you see this, all you see is a view. You don't realize it at first. It's so professional. Like, what's going on? It's a drone, and it pulls in, flies over. It's just incredible what you see. Flies up to this tree, and there he is, sitting in the tree. You got to go check him out. In a world where there's so many people doing the same thing, and there's nothing wrong with that, he's doing something a little different. So thank you, bro. Let's see if there's any more good ones. But you could listen. Everybody's been really cool, you guys. I appreciate you all. This is a really good one. I don't know how to describe the person's name because it looks like. I get it. Sorry. I need glasses. I need to get my eye vision. It's dot dash dot. Or dot underscore dot is what it looks like. My stepdad is like 75 years old. All he seems to watch is negative entertainment. Whether it be politics, crime drama, or the war in Ukraine, he rarely watches a comedy or watches something that actually makes him happy. Seeing this has been changing me to be a happier person. I don't like negativity, although I'm no stranger to it. But like doctors and lawyers, our practitioners, we are all practitioners of life. We live, we learn, we adapt to be a better person tomorrow. Man, absolutely. The channel is much more than a chili channel. It's a spiritual journey. You may not think you're a good guy. I don't think I'm a bad guy. I think I'm a good guy. I just don't think I'm as good a guy as you guys think I am. But thank you. Hang on. And by all means, you may not be the best at times, just like everybody else. The thing I think is important to understand is that bad people don't do good things. However, good people do fall into bad habits at times. This is good in your heart. There is good in your heart. There's good in your mind. Sometimes it may get cloudy, but there's always sunshine after the rain. That's an awesome comment. That's very cool. Thank you, man. We're all practitioners of life, you know? You know, I remember being a little kid thinking I knew it all. And now it's like the older I get, the more I didn't have a clue. I still don't know. I don't know anything, you know? The problem is, you know what we do, I think? I don't know if we all do it, but we learn a lot about something. So we can be expert at something. But, you know, and I'm not even, like, I'm really not an expert in peppers. I kid you guys not. I'm really good at eating them, you know? As far as, like, you know, I can identify a lot by sight, but I'm not an expert at it. I'm really not. But you know, I think that's something we all do. What else was I going to talk to you about? There's something else. Oh, there's something else I want to talk to you guys about. Sorry, I'm not organized. This is kind of how we do it. I don't remember. So I think we're going to wrap it up. Since I had good energy, kind of want to hang out with you and talk to you a little bit. You guys are amazing. The comments you guys have left, your prayers for my friend Deirdre, thank you so much. Just a rock star crew. Certainly a small little channel, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, but you want to know something? The best people have found this bus. That is no joke. 118,000, you know, once it only shows 118. We're at 118,000, just if you want to be exact. 118,469 right now. So in a little while it'll say 118.1. But the cool thing is, you know, there are people. Think about that. There's people in every country. There's you know, I don't think things are translated. There are people all over the world that all have a passion for peppers. So that's exciting, isn't it? It's exciting to me. Here's a fun thing. Even there, I used to be the biggest cooking show addict. I love watching cooking shows. I don't cook. I still like watching, you know. So there are people here that don't watching that are on the bus that don't eat peppers. They just like looking at them. They're beautiful. What in the world? It's hard not to when you see peppers like this, you know. I think that was your thumbnail. Thank you guys so much for being on this bus. It is your bus. I'm just the clown driving it. You guys are awesome. I mean it. Probably make a video tomorrow. Got some peppers to eat. I don't know if I'll eat any of these. They're kind of hot and I'm not quite sure I'm ready yet. We're gonna stop it now. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being. This is beautiful. Description box, all the normal stuff right there. If you've been watching these, and you know what's really funny? I think one of the first people I ever subscribed to was LA Beast, but it wasn't until after I became a YouTube a content creator that I really started subscribing to channels. Hit that bell, notification. Select all. But the reason I brought it up is I watched channels over and over and over again and never subscribed. I just typed their name in every day and went to their channel every day and never subscribed. I don't mind. Thank you for watching and hanging out with us if you've done that. But if you haven't, click that thing. League of Fire, more videos. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.